famous one of the whole park. It's called La Mujer de Caguana, the woman of Caguana. And she's supposed to be like the mother of life. And I don't know if you can pick it up on film. You can see her eyes, her mouth. She's got a ceremonial mask. She's got big earrings, okay? And of course, you can see, you can't see it here, but she's anatomically correct. To put it to you that way, okay? And then there's another face here. You see the eyes and the earrings.
Right.
Okay, but this is the most famous one, the mother of La Mujer de Caguana, the woman of Caguana. And that's an Indian name, Caguana, which is given to this county. There's something over here that looks like some sort of a star or something. Can't make it quite out. There's a horse's head, but I think it's down there. We'll take a look in a minute. I know there's a horse head somewhere around here where the shape of the rock was like a horse head, and they carved it. You can see they carved the horse's head out of it. Where is that one? There's some more little carvings here. And there's also a river, which we'll take a walk down to, which is very nice. It's great for picnicking. These things are probably, no, they're two. Can't eat them yet, they're just two. They're good to eat when they're ripe. Look at those trees, aren't they beautiful? Look at the colors.
You could eat those when they're ripe, you
They're really
said.
spectacular. Let's see if these have it. Maybe the horse's head is over here.
Wait, let me cut for a while.
These don't seem to have too much, or at least if they did, they're pretty much worn away. This seems to have something. It seems like that has two big eyes carved into it, but you can't see too much more. I think the better ones are the next ball field. That's the secondary ball field. There's some sort of some little carvings. I can hardly make them out. Most of them, it looks like they're worn away. Is this the horse head? No, I think it's over there.
Hablar en español. Ellos ven que no quiero hablar.
Que no quiere.
Estoy aquí para practicar.
Bueno. Buena idea.
Sí. Sí, uno aprende mucho más en una semana aquí que en un año, 2 años en los Estados Unidos estudiando.
Sí, tienes razón.
There's another field over here.
Okay, vamos a ver qué hay aquí.
¿Y tu hijo habla español?
No, pero de pronto está empezando a estudiar español en la escuela.
Sí.
Ellos estuvieron aquí desde que tenían 15 años en Nueva York. Pues eran bebés cuando estamos en Nueva York, se puede decir. Vamos a ver qué hay aquí. I wonder where the horse head is, Mike. I haven't found it. Maybe that big one back there was the horse head. I don't think these have any. I don't think these have any scribblings on it, at least that are legible. It seems, Mike, that these rocks seem to be a little bit different from those. I don't know. Did you get that feeling? They seem like
Those are more rounded. These are more like square, you know?
These also seem to be more like brittle and porous. Those seem to be like they keep the etchings better. Maybe they specifically selected them, or I don't know, or maybe it's my imagination.
Looks like a rabbit.
Yeah, which?
Parece un conejo.
¿A dónde?
En la cara.
Oh, sí. Parece sí un conejo un poco. Tiene razón.
Yeah.
No veo nada.
Spectacular.
The view is really good. Michael,
Yeah.
get a shot of this view, please, for me. Vamos a investigar.
Y estos son
Ginas. We have oranges. They're almost sweet. Got that, Mike? Take
What's this thing over here?
Take a look at this, Mr. Mike. Now, what is this thing? I think it's a gourd. I believe so. I'm not sure. I don't want to be quoted, but I believe it's a gourd. If it is, this is one of the things that they make. Oh, what do they call them now? It's an instrument.
Oh yeah, the thing that you rub.
Guido, thank you. They hollow it out, and they put
Yeah.
little carvings on it, little grooves on them, and then they,
Right.
with a stick, they make a
Right.
sound out of it. That's a grinding, scraping sound, and it's an instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Hibiscus is, it's coming out from here.
Beautiful.
So, red and orange and yellow.
Maca, mabuda maca. Okay. When you walk around here, I really get the feeling of what it must have been like in ancient times. Yeah. This here is interesting. They're not sure. They have two theories as to what this is. It's a long pathway that leads to nowhere. But at the edge, all the way, if you follow this all the way down, be careful, Mike. This is difficult walking.
I know.
With the camera, you might slip. You follow it down here. Where the edge is. They have two theories. And one is that if you look, it points to the mountain. And sometimes they feel that the priests would come here for one reason or another and, do whatever ceremonies they have towards the mountain. Also, the river is straight down here. So they have some sort of, they felt that maybe this continued and it was just simply a path leading down to the river, although it's an easier path. So they're not sure really what this is for. It's just a guess that some of the scientists have, some of the archaeologists have come up with. Actually, let me take a couple of snapshots.
We had a nice Pentax camera with us at the beginning of this trip, and actually it lasted for, and I've had it for 10 years. I've been looking for 10 years. We went to the Virgin Islands first, and then we got here, and we went to Old San Juan, and halfway through Old.
I'm going down to the river now. We were just talking about how when we were going up those hills. It took us an hour and a half to get up those hills to see the relatives. We were dead tired when we got back. Oh, couldn't walk for a week. Alright, let me strip this off before I kill myself, right?
Now, when I was a little
Look
boy,
at
my mom and dad used to bring me down here to jump in the river. We used to swim in it. I'm sure they still do. Crazy. Yeah. Right. And we used to be able to get something that looked like a full crayfish. Yeah. Get it with the rock. That the rock back home. I'd love to go there. That's a dream. I have a friend who keeps inviting me. He's been there a couple times already. And I usually wind up someplace else, but next time I'm going to take him up on it. Careful, Mike. Get a good shot. It is.
City. Well, right I'll tell you one thing about the Spanish. Although they're made
it's really a shame.
First they say,
Don't be camera shy.
this place is not, it's not a very good place. You're not going to like this place. So, they tried to send us to a real touristy spot. We said, nah, we don't really want to go to a touristy spot. So they said, okay, well, go to El Coqui. It's a good restaurant. So, we're trying to figure out why they changed, but it turns out that it was down this really, it was really tough road to find, impossible to find. The guy said, I'll tell you what, I'll get in your car, I'll go with you,
Really?
right, and then just bring me back,
No.
and then you can go. So that's what he did. He got in the car and he took us. I mean, as we're driving there, we're looking at each other saying, there's no way in a million years we would have found this place. It was, you know, a turn off a turn, and the road was, you know, just big enough for the car to go through.
And
The restaurant was nice.
And the guy was nice enough to bring you there.
Oh, it was really nice of the guy to bring us. We brought him back to his house, and he said, "Oh yeah, tell the owner I sent you."
Right there, and all the family has the 15 brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, so here's my brother.
Yeah.
So we got there and we said, "Oh, you know, are you Ephraim?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, a friend of yours sent us here." And the guy didn't know who it was. He said, "Oh, he's got 15 brothers. You got to know one of them."
Well, it's really too bad you didn't have a little more time and that I hadn't met you earlier, or I would have taken you to Dad's restaurant. He's closed today, but if you had been there, I would have taken you over, and you'd have a place to go to in the future when you're around.
We'll come back.
Well, when you come back,
It's
definitely.
impossible. It's just impossible to see all the things there are to see.
Right.
There's so many incredible things that we've been trying not to run ourselves ragged.
Right.
You know? So we've had a.
Well, you should. It's still early enough. You may not be able to make the big caverns that we're talking about, but if you, you know, if you leave.
Well, we could do it tomorrow morning because we have to. You know,
Yeah.
we're probably going to go through Arecibo.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll leave early.
I'm telling you, if you can get to the big caves, that's the one to see. Now, if you can't, go to the smaller one, Kamui. It's worth seeing. It's something, you know, from the area. It's nice. It's worth seeing.
Yeah.
And another time, did you see the observatory?
No.
Yeah,
That's
we were gonna go there today. We went yesterday. They were closed, but Dad's car had a little trouble, so he's repairing it. But day after tomorrow, we're probably going to go out there.
And what do you? What's there?
It's the huge telescope.
So you look into outer space.
Let me get another nice shot. Really beautiful. Oh yeah.
What are you doing for Forest Hills?
I'm a professional actor, and I'm modeling, and I'm also a baker.
A baker?
I don't know the story of this one. How's that?
Good.
That's
good enough. Okay.
Don't know what.
That doesn't look normal. Oh, see the little lizard on it? Is that okay? Little gecko. Another one over here. And also like a skull or something. Anything doing? I think you said that's the horse head. I don't know. Looks like a big rock to me. With an eye.
I'll hit the road, Toad.
We're leaving. Yay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, as you can see over here, the one thing about Puerto Rico is you have the old and the new. You have a combination of the newer style houses, and then you have the old shack, which is the beauty of it. See the new houses, the newer styles, some of them new, and then here's you have some, your really, really modern type of houses. Some of your more modern houses. This is in the back country.
Just out over the side.
And there you have the
This
old
is little
shack.
old shack.
And this is the type of shack that, for instance, your great-grandmother and your grandmother, your grandmother, right. Your grandmother grew up in a little shack like that in the beginning.
Mm.
And I remember as a child going to visit your great-grandmother at her house in a little shack like that. And still, as you can see, there's a man in there right now. He's living in there right now. And that's the beauty of it in the back country. You have houses with running water, television, and even satellite discs on top of the house with cable vision, right next to a house or way back from the old days, the hillbilly days. Be careful.
Look at that.
Huh?
No, I got it on camera now. Huge thing.
Now, see this here, Mike? Take a look by me. That's the beauty of these plants. Look at how beautiful these colors here. Look. All these different wild flowers just growing along the side of the road. Look at these. Look. All the different colors. Can you get those colors good? Close up, Sada?
Yeah, I got it. I just can't see. It's black and white here, you know.
Yeah, well, you can't see it, but I can. Come here, I'll guide you through what you see. Look. These multicolored ones. And these. They're really beautiful. Even these little ones. See? Get close up to these. Look. Beautiful flowers. See, look at this. Get a close up of that beautiful red flower. Just growing along the side of the roads. They're really beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Aren't they?
Yeah.
Buena, ¿verdad? Enseñándole al hijo yo la belleza de las flores.
Y ahí hay otro paro que todo el año tiene esa flor.
Es tan preciosa, preciosa. Gracias, señora Cabello. Pase un buen día.
Cada jato verde tiene una caseta.
Sí, porque es muy bonita la casa. Ok, que le vaya bien, señor. Gracias. Shoot. Okay, this is our friend Michael Guzman. He's a well-known artist from New York and from Puerto Rico. We're going to go on and see if he's in. Where's the car, Mike? This is the workplace, the shop, and the home of Don Miguel Guzman. And this is his wife. This is his wife over here. This is his wife and his son, El Hijo, of Don Miguel. And they do all the artwork. You can see what they've done here. They made all different little replicas of some of the ancient Indian relics. See? There's a lot of copies here. You can see, for instance, this one over here is La Mujer de Caguana. Remember the stone we saw? That's a copy of it. And they make all these carvings. And these paintings, see these paintings, these gorgeous, gorgeous paintings, are all made from Don Miguel. Actually, remember when I lived in New York in 105th Street by El Museo del Barrio? Well, he had an exhibit there. See? Come, take a look around this way. See some of the other beautiful things he's made. Buena? These are all beautiful paintings. Here, actually, you can see a picture of Don Miguel. And you can see here, he has some of his exhibits. Some of the things that he's done before, and exhibits he's had all over the country. And some of his awards and things. He's not here right now, he's away somewhere, but he'll be back in a couple of days, and if we're lucky, we'll get a chance to say hello to him. He's an old friend of the family. See, he paints mostly traditional type of paintings. All of Boricua, all of Puerto
It's
Rico.
like the house down the street, right?
Yeah, it might even be.
Maybe.
But they're all traditional type of paintings, all from Puerto Rico. Here, see, and a lot of them are related to some of the drawings that were found on the rocks. So that sort of resembles it. But you see, he's made a modern type of painting out of it.
Right.
See how beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful piece. He's made some really, really beautiful pieces, right, Michael?
Mm.
Cool. And I believe, I'm not sure, that he's making... ¿Eso es que le pasa un bote ahí?
Una canoa indígena.
Indígena.
Con diseño y cosas que le va a hacer.
¿Qué le va a hacer? Y eso...
Él está haciendo muchas pinturas bien interesantes, pero aquí abajo porque van para una exhibición a final de año
Oh,
y él
sí.
todavía no los ha traído.
Oh.
En otra ocasión, pues,
Oh, sí.
ahí puede venir.
Sí, pues veremos a ver si...
Mañana él está aquí.
Cuando él... O mañana va a estar. Ah, pues vamos a ver si pasamos mañana para ver si él nos puede enseñar. Sí, bueno, si tiene la oportunidad. He has some more. He's preparing now. Don Guzman is preparing now for an exhibit, and he's got some of his other things downstairs that he's preparing. Maybe if we're lucky and he has the opportunity, when he comes tomorrow, day after, he'll show us some of those things. And come out here, I'll show you. He's building a canoe, just like the ancient Indians used to do. See, look. He's doing it by hand. See the work? See the work he's doing on it?
Mm-hmm.
How he's preparing it all by hand? Just like the Indians used to do when he's making carvings on it and everything. By hand, just to show how the Indians used to do it. See?
Mm-hmm.
It's really a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't know the word I'm looking for. An artist that does many different types of things.
Varied.
Varied. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
I needed that word, and you gave it. He's a very varied artist. And a good friend. Okay? So we'll come back, okay? So
Okay.
we can talk to him himself, okay?
Okay, go.
Okay, this here, as you can see, he made it. This is the face. Remember when we were just at the park? One of the faces that you saw on the rock.
Yeah.
This is the symbol that he put on the front of his business.
All right, move.
Front. Okay?
It's amazing, guys.
Yeah,
Even
actually-
on his driveway,
Actually,
you know?
look over here. You see this one?
Yeah.
It's also on one of the rocks. And
Yeah.
his specialty is Don Miguel. Mostly, what he does is all things that are indigenous to Puerto Rico. All things involving the ancient Indians, the Borinquen Indians, or the Taino Indians. And he makes all the artifacts, and he's mostly well known for that.
Mm.
So we'll pass back tomorrow, the day after when he's here, and then he'll show us around a little bit. He's really a very close friend of the family.
Okay.
Come, Mike. All right. We're going up into the mountain part. This is the bottom of the restaurants here, and this is the mountain going up to the top. Those are the dogs. Come on. Be very careful, Mike.
We're just a little ways up right now. There's chickens in there and junk like that. Okay. So we're going to...
See the chickens in the trees?
Nothing.
Look at the chickens in the trees. See me in the trees?
Would you look at that? Chicken in the tree.
Oh, chickens doing bad things.
The chickens trying to have little chickens.
Nasty chicken.
Look at that guy there, huh?
He's gone, right?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, you've made your point. These oranges. See? Green oranges.
Not ready yet.
Not ready yet.
It's also got grapefruit up here, but they're not ripe yet. Tree.
Look at this. About 10 feet away from this stupid thing. These are two orange trees over here. Oh no, these are the oranges.
They're not ripe
See
yet.
any?
They're green.
I can't. Oh, there it is. Huh.
It's not harvested yet.
Obviously.
Got more chicken coops over there. And in the ground, where you can't see, there's batata, which is like a potato.
Uh-huh. Where? Where is this?
Well, you can't see. I don't know where they are. Your grandfather knows how to pick them out. Underneath some of these. Or maybe it's that one. Excuse me. Maybe it's this one. There's like a potato, big root potato. Yeah. Okay, we're coming down a little bit.
What did he say?
5 minutes. Try to take care of the dogs. Come on. See? Banana trees. There's no bananas on the big ones yet, but here's some more. Here's a good view. Here, come here, Mike. This is from up in your grand... Shooting? Yeah. So up on the mountain. See the view from your grandfather's mountain?
Yeah.
This is Chico's mountain. Okay, come on up. We'll go up to the top.
There it is.
The ripe one.
The ripe orange. The one and only.
All right, fine. Yeah, we'll take it down with us, okay? You'll eat it.
Close up.
You'll eat it tomorrow.
Okay.
Come on.
Look at this. It's hard to climb here.
There we go.
A ripe one and a rotten one.
See if I can get the ripe one. Hoopa. Oh no, this one's already been eaten.
I'll leave it then.
Somebody started eating it, but it's rotten.
Look
That's
at
the
that.
top of the mountain over there,
At the
actually.
very top. And this got a lot overgrown since last time I was here.
Take a look down this way. That's where you want to take a look. See the valley from below?
Yeah.
See that red tree?
No?
See the red one?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, you
It's
can't
black and white. Right,
yeah.
I see it now. Yeah.
That's the flamboyant, Puerto Rico's favorite.
Right.
And it's right in front of your.
Yeah.
It's right in front of your grandfather's place.
Uh-huh.
See?
Huh?
Beautiful country. Take a whole panorama. This is from the top of the mountain.
It's not that easy.
Give it to me. Stop
Oh.
it. Okay, focus now. Yeah, you had it brought up too far. There, now it's the right distance. Now it's the further distance, see? This is from the top of the mountain. Boom.